Angry guy here. And Chad tells a black woman that she's only for recreational use and not wife material. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the video because I'm just loving it.
Told me he went on a family holiday and I'm not invited because it's strictly just family. I'm looking on his cousin's Instagram. Every single person's brought their partner, their kid, their dog, goldfish, and here's me at home and he's lying to me. And I wanted to tell you properly. I wanted to wait if you were going to tell me. But since we come and tell him every single thing in the world, can you please tell him why I've not met your family and why you lied to me that everyone wasn't bringing their girlfriends?
I'll be honest, like, I've never dated a black girl, and I've never brought a black girl home. Like, my family, they're not racist. I'm not racist, obviously. Like, but
when a man says it like that, his family is definitely racist.
my family, they're not racist. I'm not racist, obviously. Like, but I feel like I need to set some things in place before they meet her, because I
didn't come on your family holiday because I'm a black girl.
It's very funny and interesting to see that even our white brothers can't even say modern black women. That's the part that trips me out about a lot of these women who go outside of their race to date, or even women who start dating other women. They just be like, I'm gonna become a lesbian and just start dating women. They don't understand that you will sometimes get the same end result. All relationships are gonna be hard. There is no perfect mate. There is no freaking soulmate. I did the video 2 weeks ago where we saw that even lesbian women can't even get along. Lesbian divorces got the highest divorce rate. This woman here thought she was gonna be Miss Cartwright. And for anybody who is not aware of this inside joke, Miss Cartwright is the woman from the Tyler Perry movie, The Family That Prayed.
Mrs. Cartwright? Yes, Mrs. Cartwright. My husband won't be seeing you again. You're pathetic. That's why you're limited to this little room. He won't be seen in public with you. You think his colleagues would deal with him if he showed up with you on his arm? You stay away from my family.
But check out what Miss Kendra had to say about these divester hyenas. You guys definitely be sure to go over to her channel and hit that subscribe button as well.
Okay, you sniffing his dirty drawers. Let's get that right, because I don't be seeing no whole, but I don't see a movement of white men that's coming to get black women. I don't see no movement. Y'all got a little movement. Y'all little divester movement. Y'all got a whole movement that y'all done named that is centered and based upon getting with Zaddy, no matter who he is, what he is, or how racist he is, or how much he can't stand you, as a thumbing your nose to black men.
I mean, guys, I don't agree with everything that's happening here. But what I have to say is that I find this whole thing quite funny. To be very clear, if he was dating a woman that he actually found value in and that he was actually serious about, he would have brought her to meet his family. The reality of it is that she's his side piece, all right? She's not his main chick. She's his side chick, but she thinks that she's his main chick. That's not how it is. It really isn't. It's not that his family can't deal with a woman who is of African descent. I'll tell you this right now, y'all. I will tell you this straight up. If his woman was African, from Africa, he would have brought her to go and meet his family. Okay? It's hard to put it out there. It's hard to say it like this now. Where when you say black, you're talking about women from Western society. When you say African, you're talking about a person from Africa. It's no longer, black and African. Because they have such a different culture that they are now being viewed as different people. You have a lot of white dudes going to Africa to get wives in Africa. Think about it carefully. I told you this was going to happen. I told y'all you're going to see a bunch of white dudes in Africa dressed up in African tribal gear, and they're going to have a bunch of African black women, all right? African black women with them as their wives, like they're about to go out and hunt lions. That's really where it's going. I'm telling you right now. This woman does not realize he's not that into you. All right? What he's telling her is that she is there for recreational use only, but she is not wife material. These women don't want to listen. They think that they can have it their way, do what they want, and they're going to get away with it. It doesn't work like that. Chad and Tyrone are just brothers from another. They are cut from the same cloth. See, the guys that these women want don't want them. A high value man, or let me correct, well, high value man, yes. But these guys, Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to have a lot of money. These guys, and that guy looked more like a borderline Chatterone. But these guys, they have all these women that want them. They have all these women that want them. So they don't have to limit themselves to one woman. It's the truth. And these women don't comprehend it. And they think that I'm going to go, black, they don't want to deal with black men, so they think they're going to go and find themselves a Chad. And Chad is like, oh, yeah. Chad's like, oh, yeah, I'll go. Recreational use, yeah. But I don't want you either. I don't want you either. They go run into these NBA players, right? And they think that, I'm dating an athlete. Dude, where did he you're dating an athlete? Where did you go on a date with him? Oh, I went over to his place. We had a date at his place. Really? What did you eat? We didn't eat. We had wine. Oh, you had wine, right? So that's all you had. He gave you some wine. Mm-hmm. That was your dinner. Mm-hmm. And then what happened after that? You know what? I don't kiss and tell. Oh, so there was kissing. I don't kiss and tell. Needless to say, we had a wonderful time. Bro, you went over there. It was recreational use only. And that was that. How many times did y'all go? How many times were you even with him? It was that one time. So you went on one so-called date. And where was this date? Was it at his house or was it in a hotel? It was in a hotel. It was absolutely lovely. Okay. And where does he live? Does he live in that state? He does, but he wanted me to experience something nice. This man didn't want to take you to his house. He didn't want you in his home. This man did not want to take you to his home. He did not even want to bring you home. All right? He rented a room just so that he could have some fun. And you probably weren't even the only chick that he saw that evening. All right? They're in complete and utter denial. They refuse to accept that men are walking away and the guys that they want don't want them. The men walking away, that's why they're so furious, are the plan B guys. Plan B, plan C, plan D. All right? The guys that they would use to build their lives off or come up off or when they're desperate. These men they won't have access to anymore. These men are being taken by foreign women. They won't have access to these men anymore. That's it for them. And they know it, but they cannot accept it. What do you guys think about this? Chad just told her straight up, you are for recreational use only and not wife material. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, man. Walking away and share.